Is there like one particular thing you did you thought, wow, I'm really proud of this?
Yes, I was dealing with an asylum seeker, and he had come over to the UK from Afghanistan when the war had actually started up in Iraq, and then it was spreading over through the Middle East as such. He came over to the UK when he was 12. I started to work with him when he was 16. He was homeless, and his guardian had basically just upped and left him. I took him to Brent Housing, but they basically said because he doesn't have his status yet, that they refused to help him. So I thought, I'm sure this is incorrect. So I done a lot of searching. I went back to the office. I searched online. I checked on my advisor net, which is my diary. Any advice worker has advisor net. It's their diary.
Yeah.
I checked up on the laws, and it actually stated that because he's not 18, the council and social services still had a duty to support him.
Okay.
So when I went and I gave them the facts, they was very shocked, and from there it kind of showed me that I could actually do so much in my job. Because at first when we found out that they refused him, I was considering, well, maybe I might need to pass him on to somebody else, because I felt like maybe I'd failed the young person.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I kind of said, no, I'm sure there's a way out of this. And the fact that I took the time out to really go into more depth for that young person made me really, really satisfied. And now the young person's doing really well. He's at university, he's got a 1-bedroom flat, and he's got a part-time job. So it's amazing how he came over here with nothing, and he's doing something now. So that's why I kind of like doing this kind of work.
The funny thing is, I didn't actually think about it until about a year and a half ago, when someone said, like, don't you feel good for what you do? I was like, oh yeah, actually it's quite cool, because you get to interact with young people and you're helping them, and we're in a certain type of situation where you're usually the first point of contact with those young people.
Yeah.
And so you build that relationship and you can build trust with them. So it's a really important situation to be in, because then you can implant some small ideas and stimulate them. So I suppose in regards to that, yeah, it's rewarding, because you're helping young people and supporting them in whichever support they need, whether sexual health, whether education, homelessness, anything.
So do you like sort of see yourself still doing this, like, you know, for a longer period of time?
Well, if I'm honest, in 10 years' time, I'd like to have my own youth centre, where I'm running an advice service, where I'm running generic youth activities, where I'm running some kind of support network for young people who are disadvantaged, who are disengaged with other communities, other organisations. That's why I see myself in about 10 years' time.
I definitely want to work with people, whether young people, older people, it doesn't matter, but I've always been interested in humans and working with people.
Yeah.
So I would definitely carry on working with just people, helping, supporting anything that I can. So it would definitely be within my profession. I don't know whether I'll be exactly here in 10 years' time, but it would have developed from here and be at the same type of people that I'd be working with, rather than interaction, rather than 9-to-5 job in regards to work, like desk work and stuff like that.
So do you like hang around in KYC, like, you know, see the kids and like sort of hang out with them?
Oh yeah, I thrash them all at pool.
I bet you do.
Yeah, so a lot of them say I'm the daddy round here on the pool table.
That's wicked. Well, alright, well thank you for talking to me.
That's okay, thank you for your time.
And good luck with your work and everything, and you know you're doing a good job, so just sort of keep it up. And
it's all for the young people.
Yeah. After speaking with most of the people at KYC and discovering what the place was about and how everyone is like I've sort of come to the conclusion that it's a brilliant place for young people. Like, I think it's probably one of the most, well, I haven't been to a lot of youth centres, but like this is probably like one of my favourites, simply because they do so much for young people. Like, there's just so much there for them. Like, you know, you can just go there after school and just sort of chill out there. Go there, you know, you can play snooker, play some foosball, like you got the PlayStation, and like there's something sort of different that, you know, you don't see with much youth centres, and that the fact that it's got a studio for them to, like, you know, do their rap and that kind of thing, because how rap music is so like influential with young people. And like when speaking with Shakira, she seemed like she was enjoying her job. She seemed like she loved what she was doing and like she loved working with young people and kids. And like they're very fortunate that they can go to Shakira if they've got any kind of problem. She's like, you know, sort of a mother figure who they can go to, they can talk to her about any problems they have. And like also when I was speaking to Shirley, she also, you know, had a very important job in like, you know, in the Seriously Sexy clinic. Like her job was very important in the fact that where young people are vulnerable to that kind of thing. Also what makes KYC so fantastic and so a really good place is that they cater for sort of every kind of people. Like it's very diverse, it's very sort of mixed.